Good afternoon. It is Monday, March 11th, 2024, about 3 in the afternoon. I am leaving Big Lots, and I am going to head home, and I will take you along with me. Some of the route will be familiar, but other parts will be new. And we will end the video at Palm and Herndon. Let me turn on the camera around and we'll get started. Alright. I believe the angle is good. Let me just, yep, it looks okay to me. So we will go ahead and get started. I came into Big Lots to look at some bedding, some new sheet sets, and also I got a their ice drinks. They're carbonated flavored waters. They don't have any sugar in them, so I really enjoy drinking those. And I didn't have any in my bag because I had ran out. So I got a couple of the kiwi strawberries, which is my favorite flavor, with the ice drinks. They have many other flavors, but the kiwi strawberry or the lemonade, those are the two that I really like the best. I also drink it's strawberry lemonade that Sam sells. I'm not thinking of the name of the drink right offhand, but it is strawberry lemonade that has 0 sugar in it. It's not carbonated, but it's really nice. And then I drink the a energy drink, which again I'm drawing a blank on the name of, but I drink the orange in that. I'm not thinking of the name of it, but I remember all the Celsius energy drinks. I do that a lot, where like it's on the tip of my tongue, and then when I'm thinking of a name, I can't come up with it. But yeah, it's the Celsius energy drinks. They have a strawberry lemonade in that, and I also like the orange a lot in that flavor. And then they have a couple others that I like, but the orange and strawberry lemonade are my favorite in those as well. They have a Vibe one. I'm not thinking. The Vibe one's okay. Energy Vibe, I think it's called. But yeah, I'm pretty particular on flavors of drinks. When we cross the street, we're going to be crossing Minarets. We're at the corner of Minarets and Blackstone, but we're going to continue on Blackstone, crossing Minarets. Able to cross that. There's a D&L Flowers here on my left. I have to get in the road here for just about 100 feet here in a second. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Sorry about that. Okay. We are... To my left here is a Valero gas station, kind of in their parking lot sidewalk area. That's on my left. This area is a little bit tricky for a wheelchair user, but if you do it correctly, you'll be safe. The rest of the route from here to Blackstone and Herndon, I'll be on the sidewalk for. We are at a car wash here on my left. A 24-hour mini mart, Chevron gas station also on my left. We are at Blackstone and Spruce. I am going to cross Spruce once the light changes cycle again. I came too late, so I don't want to take a chance on crossing and getting in the middle and the light changes.
Wait.
There's a couple homeless people right at the light, so I don't want them to think I'm recording them, so that's why I'm facing this way. Across the street, on the other side of Spruce, is Wendy's. That's where I'm facing right now. Just waiting for the light to change. Okay. Thought the light had changed, but someone was just turning. That homeless gentleman was getting a little aggravated, but he finally went. He was getting impatient and said I was recording him, so he finally left the area. I am crossing Spruce right now, continuing on Blackstone. KFC is right here on my left. There is a used car sales area, cash for cars it's called. So I guess you can sell your car and get cash for it. The cars don't look bad in this. They always seem to have pretty decent cars in their parking lot. El Torito's taco shop is right here to the left. They're open 24 hours. T-Mobile is coming up on my left. We're right in front of T-Mobile's. We're going right past their parking lot. The number 1, the Q bus, stops here, and that pretty much goes all the way up and down Blackstone. This part is a little bit tricky to cross because it's a cul-de-sac road that leads off of Blackstone going into the Costco shopping area to my left. Home Depot's there, Subway's there. There's a Mattress Land right in front of me. So yeah, I gotta cross over here to continue on Blackstone. It's a little weird how it's set up right here. It wides off. That's part of the cul-de-sac situation I was talking about the other day. That's kind of dangerous. This one here is very dangerous. I'm sometimes sitting there for 5 minutes just waiting to cross. Here is the start of the Plaza Outlet Shopping Center on my left. That's where the Costco is and all that. It starts here where Denny's is, and Denny's is right here to my left. This is where the shopping plaza center starts. It's here at Denny's. Okay. I have to cross the cul-de-sac again, and I'm not sure what this cul-de-sac street name is. This part is not very dangerous to cross. It's just going up towards where Costco is and T-Mobile that's pretty dangerous. I am at the corner of Herndon and Blackstone, and I am going to cross Blackstone once the light changes. There's a Stanton Optical right in front of me. To the left on Blackstone is a Domino's, and there's several other eateries on the left and right side of Blackstone here on this corner. This light gets a little bit crazy as well, just because people don't abide by the traffic laws. Like this guy, I should have been able to cross, but he cut right in front of me, and you always had to be aware of that with these main intersections. People do not pay attention to pedestrians at all here in Fresno. There is a bus stop in front of me that is for the Herndon bus, number 3, and that goes up and down Herndon here. We're on Herndon, but here's another situation of the cul-de-sac that is Herndon, but it's on the cul-de-sac side of Herndon. So I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna stay on the road on this because the sidewalk is on and off, and it is pretty windy and pretty narrow, and there's usually obstructions blocking the sidewalk and such. So I usually just stay on the road here on the right hand side. I stay with traffic on this one. Traffic does go by pretty quickly on this cul-de-sac, so there's not much traffic, but they usually speed on by, so I had to again be careful. But I usually will hear the traffic and just pull way over to the side where I'm not in their way. I said this in a couple other videos, a couple before this one, that there are several cul-de-sacs, well, here in Fresno. Some are pretty safe. Some are pretty dangerous, like the one close to Blackstone and Herndon that I crossed that was near Costco. That one's extremely dangerous. I do not like crossing it. I've never had any troubles, but you just have to be patient and make sure there's no traffic coming from any directions on that one. Because they come by pretty quick around that bend, going into Costco, the entrance for Costco. So, like I said, I've been there, sitting there for up to 10 minutes, a couple, 3 times. I try not to use it during rush hour because that's usually when you're going to end up sitting there for 5-10 minutes. So, this one's not bad. A couple of the others that I've shown you guys already are not bad. You just have to use wise judgment while using the cul-de-sacs and know how they're run or how people use them, and you'll be safe. To the left of me is Herndon Avenue. Here on the right pretty much is just houses. In the beginning, when we just came on the cul-de-sac, there were some businesses in the beginning of the stretch of the cul-de-sac, but all this area are houses on the right. There's several side streets off to the right here. I do not know the names of them, so I will not mention the names of them, because usually the signs aren't on the side of the side streets where they're visible, the names of the streets. Garbage pickup tomorrow morning in this area, so people are already starting to put out their trash, so I'm trying to go around the trash bins and also watch for traffic. So making sure no one's going to speed right by me on my left. I don't know if you saw how quickly that car went by me on the right, the left. But this is a 20-mile-hour cul-de-sac area, and they're going a lot faster than that on this road, which always happens. Usually 9 times out of 10, people don't abide by the speed limit on this cul-de-sac area. On my right, there is a paint shop and tile store, tile and paint, tile, floor, and paint store, carpet. It's called Carpet One Flooring and Home, but they do paint, tiles, floors, laminates, all that type of thing here at the store on my right. Right here at the crosswalk area, we are going to turn left once I deem it safely to do so. And we're going to go across and go on this bike trail here that they have, which I'm not sure why they don't have this all the way down the cul-de-sac, but they don't. It starts here and finishes up at Herndon at the signal here, coming up where Walmart and McDonald's are. So I'll continue taking this the rest of the way to the lights. Herndon is on my left, and the Herndon cul-de-sac is on my right. We're just sandwiched right in the middle of both. And on the right hand side, there's just businesses all along the rest of the stretch here on Herndon Avenue. I think I've been saying cul-de-sac for the side roads. They're called frontage roads. I apologize by that, not cul-de-sacs. I'm not sure why I say cul-de-sacs, but they're called frontage roads. So I do apologize about the terminology on that. We are at the light, and this is where the bike trail ends. Herndon even slowed down. These last two cars didn't even slow down. They just came and turned right. I am just crossed Ingram. We are at Ingram and Herndon. And I'm going to continue down Herndon Ave. Hang on one second. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. It bounced. There we go. McDonald's is on my right. Right to the right of me is Walmart. Here is the walkway to get into Walmart. And it goes, if you make a right there, it goes straight down right in the front of Walmart. The sidewalk on Herndon is pretty unlevel. There's a lot of huge bumps on this sidewalk. So that's why I'm taking it pretty slowly. It's very sketchy for a wheelchair user. I have reported this whole block from Ingram to Palm to the city. But nothing has been done about it yet. I usually report it about every 3 months. And it's been about a year that I started reporting it, so yeah. The last time I sent something in showing photos was in January, and nothing's been done. So in April I'll send more photos in, just giving a reminder that they really need to look at this because it's not at all ADA compliant. There's a couple of spots where I have a really hard time getting up on the lip. So yeah, it's not this one. Well, it is this one here. I don't know if you can see how high that lip is. I have to come all the way over here on the right and go a little bit on the grass to get over this one. So yeah, and sometimes on my left side it won't even go up if I'm not over to the right enough. So that part's really bad, and I'll show you a couple other sections that really are pretty bad. But that's one of them. This one's not too bad, but it's bad enough. You again had to come way over to the right, but right here is really bad. You kind of have to go right in the middle of this one, because you see how it's all built up on the right here. But over on my left, I'll turn around and show you. So I kind of had to come over to the right, then go over to the left here to get on it safely. But I'm going to turn around and let you see how high that is right there and how unsafe that is. So if someone's visually impaired or totally blind, they could easily trip over that. I thankfully did this route with my sister when we moved over in this area. So I knew about it. But if I didn't have someone go on this route with me before I did it on my own, I would have totally probably missed those areas. Just because I don't have depth perception to tell when there's a huge drop off like that. If I'm facing it and there's a lip up, I can see that. But if there's a drop off and there's no like the yellow bumps on the wheelchair ramps, I would have totally missed that and would have gone down that. I probably would have made it okay, but it would have been pretty startling going down that in my chair. Here also I had to stay on the right. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was another huge bump area on the left on that side. So this all, like I said, from Ingram to Palm, this whole sidewalk really needs to be replaced and leveled and everything else. The rest of this to Palm is pretty good. There's a couple bumps, but nothing like what I showed you. Those like that were back and so yeah. Okay. We are at Palm and Herndon, and this is where I'm going to end the video. So let me turn around the camera real quickly. I want to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you would please hit the subscribe button, that would help the channel greatly. It is free to do such. If you like the videos that I am doing and want to be notified of the next video, hit the notification bell, and that will let you know when I post my next video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.